Hi, this is Laurie. I just want to briefly touch on a common mistake I see when people do some squatting. It's a kind of cheat, although people don't necessarily do it consciously. Now, squats themselves come in many different forms. You imagine I've got a weight on my shoulders. It could be a big heavy weight, or medium weight, or light weight, depending on what I'm trying to achieve. Okay, and I squat down, and then I come up. It could be a deadlift type squat, where I'm actually coming down with a weight below me. I could be using kettlebells. I could even be squatting to a bench or a chair. Okay, and of course, I can also do free squatting. So if I'm doing exercises at home, on holiday, so I don't necessarily need to go to the gym, I can do lots of squats this way. Now, the most important factor about this is when you're squatting is drive with your hips, keep your body in line, okay, only lean far forward enough to actually balance yourself. The closing angle between here and here, your knees and your hips, should remain relatively constant, okay, then, and try and keep the weight on your heel. So when people start squatting, my eyes will sink down to a certain level, like so. Okay then? Now, when I start getting tired, okay then, I have to work a lot harder. But what some people do is they start actually leaning forward because they don't want to bend their legs anymore, their legs are tired, but they still want to get the same depth. So what happens is, they start doing this, which is not a good idea with a big weight on your shoulders. If you think about it, as I'm going forward, I'm starting to put a lot more stress on my lower back than actually if I'm keeping a better technique. Okay then, so a way to avoid that is one, if it's going too hard, to lower your weight. The other thing is to actually concentrate more on what your hips are doing rather than the depth of your eyes. So if I want to think about here, I'm making sure now I'm thinking about my hips to see how low I can get my hips. If you find that you're still looking in the mirror and you're actually leaning forward a lot, another technique I like to do is actually close my eyes and really think and try and feel where my hips are going, okay? So now I have no visual cues to make me want to lean forward. What I'm trying to do is actually balance my body, okay then, so as I'm squatting and driving through, I'm trying to think about the angles of my knees and my hips, and I only lean far forward enough to balance, and I drive through, okay? Thank you very much.